It's time for World of the Night with Zapagalis.
Welcome, kings, queens, knights, and peasants, to episode 4 World of the Night. Today we are going to do two things. We are going to link our ice base to our main base using a nether bridge. Then we are going to use the ice base to create an iron farm so that we can work and get more iron. So let's get started. First thing we'll need to do is to gather some supplies and then get to the ice base. So easiest way to handle that. The supplies you'll need would be some obsidian to build another portal. Food so you can make it over there safely. And also a world map that is copied from your main one. So to do this part, we will just take this map, find ourselves some sugarcane, turn the sugarcane into paper, turn the paper into a map, put that empty map on the bottom of the cartography table, and a full map on top, and that will make a copy of it. Now, the reason why we are doing this is because when you take a copy of a map and put it in an item frame, it creates a marker. Now, that white spinning arrow is us. If you notice, where we put that item frame is now a green arrow. That tells you there's a copy of this map at that location. We are going to use this map to find a way through the nether. I know a lot of you are saying that is useless and that you cannot use maps in the nether. You are wrong. I will show you how to do this in a minute. So I'm going to gather supplies and head over to the ice base. I will see you there. Let's get started. So I am already over at my ice base and ready to go. Some key things to remember about this is a nether portal has to be so far away from your previous portal, otherwise they will link together and become one portal. So I am hoping I don't think this is far enough away from the original portal to avoid them linking together. And if they all link together, that means I'll have a one-way trip very quickly back home, but no way back to the ice base, which is not an ideal situation. I'll be honest, this is not my first take attempting to do this, because I tried building a portal over here and it linked to the old base, which was very counterproductive. And we have a traveling salesman. What's he got? He has nothing of any use at all. You could kill him to get free leads, which is normally what people do, but I don't feel that it's that important. Okay, so since we can't build a portal in our ice base because it's too close, let's do a little more exploring this way and see what it takes us. Tänker bara inom. What's that in the distance? Yeah, okay, so it's nothing interesting after all. However, I feel hopefully this will be far enough away for us to build a new nether portal. corners. So I'll come over here. Now, when going into the nether, you need few things. You need a stack of obsidian, 14 of them, to make a portal. Flint and steel to light your portal. Bring an extra chest, you'll see why in a moment. And a map to find your way. So first to build, you can build another portal as big as you want or small. I'm just building a very simple one, which is 4 wide and 5 high. This is the smallest you can make another frame. Now, you don't have to put the corners on it. And I know some people call it cheap by not putting corners on it. Personally, I like to use it as a decoration by leaving the bottom with the corners but the top without. So once you have your frame built, light it. Now, here is a massive tip for making sure you do not lose your stuff. Before you go into the nether, take every item you own and drop it in a chest. Because you do not know where that portal is going to put you. It could drop you in the middle of a lava pit. It could drop you in a Soul Sound Valley with 10,000 enemies coming at you, or who knows what else might happen. So by completely stripping your items and throwing them in a chest before you begin, you know your items are safe and you're not going to lose them. Into the and see where it takes us. Looks like it put us in a basalt delta biome, which isn't the safest ones, but it's much better than the Soul Sand Valley. So now that we know where the spawn is, and we know the spawn is safe, we will go ahead and get our stuff. As you can probably hear, those nether portals tend to be really loud. So, I'm standing outside at night, so I'm not going to do anything about it yet. But once I get the stuff again, pick up the chest. Down that sound effects a little bit. Okay, that should be a little bit better. Okay, so now, as I said, the map is useful in the nether, but not like it normally would be. When you are in the nether and you read an overworld map, it will give you a red arrow pointing which direction you are facing. So we are south of our main base. That makes a good spot to build our nether bridge. So I have not built another bridge since the new portal has opened, so this is going to be a little bit interesting. But basically, I call it a nether bridge. You can call it whatever you want. But what it does is allows you to travel very quickly through the nether to reach your to reach other locations. Now, 1 block in the nether equals 8 blocks in the overworld. So by traveling through the nether, you cut your time by 1/8, which is good. Now, one thing to remember when moving through the nether, never stand up close when mining. Always stay back, because you never know when there's going to be lava hiding behind this. Just like that. And it can be very dangerous and kill you very fast, because in the nether, the lava flows just as fast as water and just as far as water, making it much more dangerous than in the overworld. So do your best to go slow, stand back, and stay safe. This was not a good spot to start digging, obviously. Do not do what I just did. That's bad. Okay, so I'm not even gonna bother, because obviously this is right in the middle of a lava pool. So we will come up again. And come through here this time. That is much better. If it's a path I know I'm going to travel regularly, I try not to leave lava sitting around, because that is likely to get me killed. Let's take out the gas, because he is very dangerous if he spots us. Put our armor back on. Oh hey, I've already been over this one. Now, so I definitely can follow those torches back, but that won't benefit us much. I feel I got a real texture pack on. I'm going to check what texture pack I'm using, because this doesn't look right. Alright, I'm back. It's the right texture pack, so apparently they did an update on it and changed the look on me. So, let's see what exactly it gives us. Now, point of another bridge is you want it to be flat. Go straight to where you want it to go. No jumping, no swimming, no ups, downs, whatever. Just go straight ahead. Make sure you have building blocks. Normally I would just use a bunch of netherrack, since I normally have abundance of it, but I don't have that this time, so I am just going to go this way. When bridging out like this, look around frequently for skeletons or ghast who are going to try and kill you.
Welcome to Monster Hunter.
Welcome, mighty hunters. Today we will be searching for the alluring yet dangerous succubi. Females are called succubus and males are known as incubus, in case you didn't know. The mythology around them has changed a few times over the years. One form of the succubi is a demon who would invade a human's dreams to seduce them, usually with erotic pleasures. Overindulgence with the dreams is said to cause brain damage and mental disorders. Another tale says a succubus would force man into mating with her to collect his seed. Then pass that seed to an incubus. The incubus would then find a human woman and impregnate her with the human man's seed. These babies will often come out as deformed or highly sensitive to supernatural influences. Another tale tells of a demon collecting seed from a deceased man, then impregnating a woman, and are sometimes possessing the corpse and mating with humans. Whichever one is true, they all claim the demon takes the form of a highly attractive person and with unnatural beauty to bait the victims to. So watch your back out there and don't let your lust trick you. Now go forth, my mighty hunters, and slay as many as you can. Because if those guys shoot me right now, I'm probably gonna fall to my death. Of course, I'm not actually very good with a bow and arrow. Okay, I'm horrible with a bow and arrow. I'll get him eventually, trust me. Okay, so my aim's usually better than this, so I'm not really sure what's going on. Okay, so obviously I am not going to hit anything from this distance, so I might as well just keep going. Now I should be a little closer, where I can actually hit something. Yeah, in 1.16 they definitely bumped up the spawn rate of creatures drastically in the nether. I used to be able to run through the nether and hardly see anything, but now there's ghosts, skeletons, and everything else running around and spawning like faster than I can possibly kill them. Okay. Maybe I'll just give up with the bow. How did I not... Okay, there we go. Okay, so not cooperating at all. Let's try to get our bridge finished. You know, I'm used to running into a lot more netherrack while doing this. So yes, the 1.16 update has Who shot me? Who shot at me? Okay, so... yeah, the Nether is a whole new monster in the 1.16 update. So you gotta be careful. And thorough. So what I'm doing now is just harvesting a bunch of nether to use for building blocks. Yes, I know gas. While you're doing this, occasionally check your map. You see the red pointer? That is where I'm at. It's red because I'm in the nether. But you notice I'm not too far from my base now. I hate the Soul Sand Valley. The number of skeletons and gas is really annoying. You're being shot at and not even getting a nice shot. Okay, if you can save it like that, the best thing to do is just run like... Okay, so that was a little bit dangerous. That got my heart pumping quite good, huh, guys? I say we don't do that again. As fun as it was, not again. But that's also why it's important to very frequently look around while you're doing this. We got an Enderman down there. Okay, so continue. Alright, so... Another advantage to good armor is it will actually save you from lava to an extent. Still can't go swimming in this stuff, but... Bedrock's lava and water seems to be glitchy for some reason. It keeps getting fake source blocks. Okay, so... we got another bridge. And by my estimate, we should see our... I believe our portal's right underneath us. Okay, so what we need to do now is connect our nether bridge to go down. Okay, that cobblestone structure would be my nether base. Now that we found it, okay. Okay, so now first thing I want to do is move this portal. Because as you noticed, it is nowhere near a convenient location for the nether bridge. But to be honest, this particular place place has never really been that safe to begin with. I think I died like 10 times just trying to establish my little hut here. Who shot me? Must have been an arrow just sticking in the netherrack. Okay, so now that we have our portal pieces, make sure we have a flint and steel. And by the way, always keep a flint and steel in a chest by your portal. Because you never know when that's going to need it. Okay, so now that we have the portal, we will move it up to our bridge. Okay. Now, you can move the portals within close range of their original location, and they will still link back to their original portal. However, if you happen to link the portal... If you move the portal too far from the original location, it will... It will not bring you back to the original location of the overworld. It will instead make another new portal. That drops you out some random location, which is not what we want here. Okay, I did mention this was my first nether bridge since the update, right? Because I am not used to building in this kind of terrain. Okay, so now that we got that done, we will make the new portal right here. Okay, once you got your portal in place, light it, then put a chest down, and flint and steel inside that chest so that if the portal gets turned off, you can relock it. The portal can get turned off by shooting it, or falling into it, a few other things. Just be safe and sound. And congratulations, we have made it back to our original base. Thank you for watching. Unfortunately, the content in this episode turned out to be way longer than I expected, and I was not able to complete it this video. So stay tuned for part 2 of Bridge of Death. Now, on a side note, I finally realized why Santa Claus is so happy. It's because he ho-ho-hos all the time in his garden. Thank you and have a great night. Keep on rocking, Knights of the Bedrock.